Hello, Aries, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Thank you very much, Aries, for joining me. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Aries, what's next in this love connection? This is what we're going to be looking at this week. So, we're going to be looking at your energy, how they feel, what's their intention, any challenges or blocks, and what can we expect to happen next. Okay, so just going to quickly clear the cards, shuffle them. So, Aries, also just a quick announcement that there will be an optional extended tarot reading available. So, if this reading does resonate with you and you would like to find out more, we're going to be looking at your person, what they're not telling you, what's on their mind, what's blocking them from opening up, what are their secrets, desires about this connection, and what they wish you knew. So we're still going to be covering quite a lot here today over at YouTube. However, though, if you do wish to check out the extended tarot reading, it will be the first link down below. Okay, Aries, let's begin. Let's cut the cards. Energy behind, please. What do we have? We have the moon. So worries. Six of Swords. Okay, so we're moving away from the worries, the stress. We're going towards the Chariot. So we're moving forward now, full steam ahead here. So again, I love that. This is beautiful with the major arcana. So even though there's been worries, there's been a little bit of anxiety, we're past that. We're going to be moving forward from that. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to be taking out 6 cards. All right, Aries. First number card, let's look at the present energy between the both of you. So we do have the devil here. Now, the devil here can show an overwhelm. It's the card of extreme. So there may be overwhelm of emotions here, worries, anxiety does explain the moon. You know, Aries, maybe your person is not taking whatever the situation is, they're probably not taking it really, really well here. There could be, in other words, thinking about overeating, not sleeping, over medicating here, alcohol, sometimes even the devil can also show there's a bit of toxic energy or there is obsessed energy when two people are so in love that they forget about everybody else here. So sometimes, yes, the worries can also indicate that someone's pulling the strings here like a puppet. So in other words, perhaps there has been negative energy here between the both of you. But we're going to move past that. That's why you do have also the Chariot. Now, let's have a look. How do they feel? Hmm, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, interesting. So, how do they feel? Well, they're trying to keep themselves very grounded. They're trying to look at the reality of this situation, Aries. When it comes to you, they're really grounding themselves and saying, what's the reality of this? So, what are we seeing here? We're seeing someone that's very calm here at the moment. They're holding a pentacle. It's also showing that this person that you are dealing with here, they're also not forgetting about their other responsibilities. Could be taking care of the home, could be work, career, the house, everything. So they are trying to be very sensible too about the situation regarding you. The Queen of Pentacles can also suggest that this is a relationship that you've been with someone for a while. You could be married to this person also. You may have children also with this person, but it's showing that they're keeping themselves very grounded. Nice. We have the Six of Wands. Look at the imagery. We have someone here that's feeling alive, feeling like they're on top of the world. So the Six of Wands, what is their intention? What's their intention literally? Well, they want victory with you, Aries. They want to show you off. They want that victory with you. And they know, they very, very, they know, especially with the Six of Wands, that with any relationship, there will be challenges. There will be those ups and downs. But in the end, they do want to have a long lasting relationship with you. So if you were to ask me, well, what's their intentions? They definitely do have good intentions with you. They know that in every relationship, there will be battles, but they're willing to work through it. They're willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work, which is fantastic. This is actually really, really good. So what about your energy, Aries? What's your energy? What do we have? Excellent. We have the Three of Pentacles. So what do we know about the Three of Pentacles? You're not asking for a lot, Aries, but you just want that ultimate teamwork. You want to be able for you and your person to work as a team. Let's work as a team. Let's collaborate. Let's contribute. Everyone, let's put all in the effort. So, looking at your energy areas, I can see that with your energy, with this connection, you just want to work as a team. You want everyone to contribute and work out. This is good. Any challenges or blocks? There's boredom with the Four of Cups. So sometimes the Four of Cups can also suggest that when we are feeling melancholic, we're feeling, oh, the past was amazing. I miss the past. I miss the good old days. And sometimes we can dwell what has happened, what once was in the past with the Four of Cups. But Aries, this is actually also telling you that even though the past is over, what can you do now in the present moment? Because there is a hand here in the corner that's giving you a cup. What can you do now? What would you like to change right now in the present moment? Three of Cups. So what's next? There's going to be really good times, Aries. You've got the Three of Cups. There's going to be really good times. Going out, having fun. And I feel like this is what this relationship really, really needs to have more fun. Look at this. We started with the Devil and we end with the Three of Cups. So I feel like even though there has been toxic energy, we're going to be moving away from that. We're going towards the Three of Cups. So celebrations, announcements. This is something that's going to make both of you feel really, really good. I love that. So Aries, even though this is just a blueprint though, we are going to clarify now. We're going to get an understanding. We're going to go a little bit further into these cards and understand, okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know regarding this situation? So let's give this a quick shuffle. Just a reminder, Aries, if this does resonate with you and you want to check out the extended, well, I'm going to be covering what they're not telling you. So what's on their mind? What's blocking them from opening up? What are their secrets, hopes, fantasies? What they wish you knew? And what are they planning in the next 30 days? So we'll be covering quite a lot over at the extenders. So check it out. It will be the first link down below in the description box. Just remember it is optional. If you want to check it out, only if it resonates with you. Okay, let's have a look. What else do we need to know regarding this situation? Oops. Okay. All right, let's cut the cards. All right, tell me about the devil, please. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Interesting. So the Seven of Wands shows, again, there has been moments where perhaps Aries, you've had to stand up for yourself and vice versa too. Seven of Wands, sometimes there may be challenges where our thoughts or our ideas are discarded. So we've got to stand up for ourselves. This can show that perhaps there's been toxic energy and we need to, again, speak our mind. We cannot let others, in other words, just take over. We have our own mind. We have our own ideas that need to be considered too. So again, if you look at the Seven of Wands, what is this person doing? They're being challenged. This person's been pinned up against the wall and it's like you need to stand up for yourself. So whatever the challenges have been, again, I feel like what the main problem was that you've had to stand up for yourself. You don't want to lose your voice. You don't want to lose sight of yourself, Aries. So it's very important that you still stand up for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So your person, and I understand there has been challenges between the both of you, but they need to rest. with the Four of Swords. They need to rest because there has been heartbreak. Interesting that I feel like there has been heartbreak because behind this deck we have the Three of Swords. So they need to rest, they need to recuperate their energy, whatever has gone down between the both of you here with the Four of Swords. So rest, taking in, you know, that energy and just releasing it, even grounding themselves. The Six of Wands. So they do want victory. This is their intention, whatever has been the challenges, they do want victory. They do want things to work out. And let's put the past behind. Let's work things out and move on. Yeah, but they are tired though with the Nine of Wands. They're not giving up on this relationship. Not at all. This is the wounded soldier. So they still believe in this relationship, but they're not ready to give up. They're not ready to surrender. Now, your person may even have their walls up a bit, but it's okay. They can bring down their walls. Your person may have trust issues. They may have issues of being vulnerable, as an example. They do need to learn to let that go. Just let it go. But they're not giving up on this. They still have wonderful intentions for this connection. They want to pursue it. They want things to work out. Absolutely, they do. This is good. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles, please. So if we look at the Three of Pentacles, in terms of your energy, Aries, like you want things to work out. You want to be able to work as a team with your person. Yeah. You're going to be talking about that, Aries, because we have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is also the minor arcana of the Chariot, which is right there. That's the Chariot. This is the minor arcana, the bearer of good news. So I feel that, Aries, you want to express this to your person. You want to tell them, hey, for this to work, for this to go better, we should do this. So you may just even, this is the bearer of good news. You may just even express to your person, you may tell them your truth in the sense, you know what? Why don't we do this from now on? Because you've got really good ideas, Aries. Don't ignore them. You've got really good ideas that I feel like can really contribute to this connection, this relationship. And I feel that perhaps this is what's been causing bit of challenges between the both of you. I don't feel sometimes your person really listens to you. If anything, it's like black or white thinking here. There needs to be those shades of grey to be able to work things out, of course. So I definitely feel, Aries, don't hold back. You need to express. You need to tell your person exactly what you are feeling here. It's good to just, let's express. Four of Cups. Now, I said with the Four of Cups, again, that is the energy of boredom where you're feeling uninspired. You're feeling, I hate that sometimes we go through challenges, and it's easy to fall back into the past and think about, the good old days. But we have also the Six of Pentacles. So look at the Six of Pentacles for a moment. It's all about equal give and take here. It's about, in other words, this relationship should be, when it comes to ideas, when it comes to working as a team, it should be 50-50 here. No more, no less. So in other words, to make this work, we've got to have each other's back here with the Six of Pentacles. We have to support each other, encourage each other, not bring down or discourage. And I feel like perhaps this is something that your person needs to learn too, Aries. I feel like your person needs to be able to control their emotions a little bit because I feel like they sometimes may say certain things that are very hurtful, even though they may not mean it, they said it. And it can hurt, of course. If we look at the Three of Cups, so the Three of Cups, again, there's going to be better times, celebrations, going out. What else can you tell me? Aries, look at this. Here you are, the Queen of Wands. Interesting. We finish with you, Aries. So what does this mean? Aries, anything you want to do or say, do it. Because that's what the Queen of Wands does. She takes action. That's what she does. Don't feel imprisoned with the Eight of Swords that you cannot say or do something. No, that's just the ego talking. Remember, Aries, you are the ram, you are a doer. You take action. So you got to remind yourself. I need to remind you that you are the Queen of Wands. that you can take action, that you can speak your mind, that you can do whatever it is that you need to do to get your message across. This is one of the big things that I'm feeling with this relationship, that you need to get your message across. I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting that your person's not really listening, but you need to speak your truth here, especially here. It's working as a team, having each other's back here. That's all it is. And there's going to be better times, especially with the Three of Cups. There's going to be more fun times. And I feel like that's what's missing from here. Even with the Eight of Swords, some of you may be in a position here where there is no contact. Aries, you can break that ice, that silence. You can break that. You can make that move and speak your truth. Whatever that's on your mind, you can definitely do it. So, what we're going to do, I want to take out some cards for Aries. Let's see, what does Aries need to know? Oops. Okay, too much, too much. Just one card, please. Okay, what do we have? Queen of Cups. Okay, got two cards here. So we do have the Page of Wands and also the Knight of Swords. So these are just some advice cards for you. Aries, it's very important with the Queen of Cups that you do take care of yourself. Nourish yourself, nurture yourself, love yourself, do whatever it takes. But also do not forget to set boundaries too. So that's what the Queen of Cups does. She doesn't offer her love, her heart to anyone. No. If anything, the Queen of Cups has certain expectations and values that she looks for in a person. So very important that you do set certain boundaries too. With Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands shows that I almost feel like that many of you do want to message your person or want to say something to your person. This is telling you, do it, yes, but you also have the Knight of Swords. Be very clear what you want to say, because remember, the swords represent communication and the mind. Be very clear what you have to say. But do me a favor, do me a solid, think before you speak, because sometimes the Knight of Swords, yes, it is the fastest moving knight. I feel like there's something that you want to tell your person. You're going to go straight for it. You're going to just say it. Also, sometimes just think before you speak. Make sure you know what you're going to say so you don't regret it. So that's what I'm trying to say here. Make sure whatever it is that you want to tell your person, think through it first and then say it. Don't just say it, because again, we may say something that we may regret, because sometimes, yes, the Knight of Swords may say something but then regret it. That's all. That's all it is. It's not a deal breaker at all. But Aries, you can definitely take action. You can message your person. You can speak your truth here. Your person's not giving up on you, especially with the Nine of Wands. Again, it's the Wounded Soldier. They are tired. I can definitely see they are tired, especially with the Nine of Wands and also the Four of Swords. I feel like both of you just need to come together and compromise, communicate even better. But overall, this was still a good reading, Aries. But of course, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to move now on to the extended, where I do want to understand your person better. I want to know what they're not telling you, what's going from their point of view. So if this has resonated, join me now with the extended. It's the first thing down below. If it hasn't, that's fine. Aries, I wish you a beautiful week. Power to you. And of course, I will see you at the next reading. Bye for now.